Please, my country people, fellow Nigerians, I take God beg una. Are we normal in this country? As a people, as a country, are we a normal people? Shall we they okay, we are normal. If we are normal as people for this country, what level of abnormality are we ready to normalize as a people? Our dear Yoruba Southwestern leaders, some of una, Southwestern traditional leaders, religious leaders, every leader, political leader from the Southwest. So there is a level of corruption, criminality, and insecurity that you are able to tolerate. So some of una we go they shout all the Yoruba Ronu, Yoruba Rota, Yoruba Konu, all of the talk where they talk. So it depends on the person who is in power. Today we get president from the Southwest that is overseeing one of the highest levels of insecurity, and people they quiet. That is kidnappers and terrorists went to school for Oyo State or Orire local government, carry teachers and children. They not only end there, they have the boldness to go ahead and execute a teacher on live video, and the video there everywhere, and everybody is moving as if everything is normal. Waiting don't happen to us for this country. That is, kidnappers will execute a citizen in cold blood, video it and put online, and the government is still making silly comments and giving you promises. That is all the intelligence of Nigeria, from military to DSS to everybody, have not known where to track kidnappers to. The people where una intelligence they work are people where call say they give army people food. When I go track them, you will jam their phone, you will kidnap them. Ori buruku lesho Nigerian government. That is the master strategy, Chief Bola Tinubu. If to say Tinubu gets conscience, as it is right now, Tinubu should be organizing mass forgiveness rally around this country, begging for forgiveness. Because if you can be this kind of calamity in your first term, what do you want to come do for second term? On what confidence and what record Tinubu they go around this country? They prepare, say they want to rig themselves back into power again. Today for Nigeria, America go help you to kill ISIS commander for Nigeria. France go help you to collect tax. The tax when they collect for embezzlement. Your job as commander-in-chief is to oversee election shenanigans on how we want rig people into office. Now the work of our own commander-in-chief. So President Tinubu as commander-in-chief, what are you commanding? Who exactly are you commanding? Everything that has happened under this government has been a scandal. So all the Southwestern leaders now, people know they talk Afenifere, all of them, religious leaders, traditional leaders, everybody, including not only Southwest, all across the country. It is good as Tinubu come to expose the character and the so-called integrity of the people where they call leaders for this country. Look at the condition of human beings in the bush. Look at the pain for this man's eyes. They executed him, and then the country, everybody, they move on. APC, they do Ori Buruku primaries because of Shilenshe. Power that is meaningless to you. More than 20 trillion missing from federation account. Governors, they don't divide that one. More than 800 billion. Everybody they find. Everywhere money budgets, they don't implement. All ahead of 2027 election. And when I get mine, they go around this country. They demand for people to come and vote for. Vote for what exactly? Vote for this abomination we call a government. Vote for this scandal, the sacrilege we call a Tinubu APC federal affliction government. What a calamity. What a shame. Nigerians, if you still need anybody to advise you or to tell you that this APC government is an affliction and a calamity, then you are on a long thing. Because at this point, everybody should be mass mobilizing to ensure that you get this bunch of invalids, this bunch of political bandits out of office. Look at video of a teacher. Waiting be the salary of the teacher, waiting be their welfare. At the end of it, na kidnappers still carry and go kill them again. And the country is moving ahead. How many days, how many weeks ago, police officer execute somebody for worry in broad daylight? We never hear the end of that one. Every day in Nigeria, it is one calamity to the next. And the so-called commander-in-chief sit down there to the borrow loan. When I want to borrow $1.something billion, all ahead of 2027. The one where they don't thief, they on ground. The one where they don't embezzle, they on ground. They still need to borrow more, put the country into debt. People are dying. And people sit down, they open eye, they look. Leaders, so-called leaders, under Jonathan, we cannot do this. It happen now. Look at it. Oyo State that used to be one of the most peaceful states in this country. What a shame. Nigerians 2027. Nigerians 2027. My honor to talk, our honor to call the attention. It is left for all of us to end this reign of terror over our lives. See master strategy. See commander-in-chief. Ori Buruku Lenshe. Oshini.
Okay. Somebody should please tell me, Is there a market that we, the Yoruba people, go to where we buy things very, very cheap? I just want to know, I'm a little bit curious. Is there a farm that we go to where we go peacefully, we are not afraid that herders or herdsmen are going to attack us? Do we have a particular environment in Nigeria where the Yoruba people sleep with their two eyes closed without the fear of insecurity? Is there a filling station, a petrol station where we go and buy fuel for 100 naira per liter? Because the reason why I'm curious and talking about this is that the rate at which tribalism has eaten deep into us as a people, as an ethnic group in Nigeria, is alarming. You just talk about the incompetence of the government. Because the government of the day is a Yoruba person, you see all Yoruba people coming on your comment section to attack you. And I've told you guys before, I'm a Yoruba man as well, but I'm not stupid. I'm not gullible. I'm not a bigot. I'm a Nigerian. So all this old insecurity, all these old things that have been happening, to every Nigerian, irrespective of your tribe, you still go ahead to applaud the government of the day. You still go ahead to chant for their second term. Now let me ask you one question. If a government failed to do the needful in the first 4 years, in the second 4 years, it's always a time where the government plays off the time. They actually don't do anything. So if the first term of a government is this bad, I want you to know that the second term will be worse than this one. I did a video this morning. One man, I checked his profile. Elderly people, for crying out loud, Yoruba men, elderly people, came to my comment section to curse me and tell me all sort of nonsense. I only just responded to that person. I said, don't worry, wait until this buying, this insecurity gets to you, makes you the next victim. Then by that time, we'll come back to resolve the issue. Now, a lot of people will ask me that, is it Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is causing that insecurity has been there before he came? But when he knew that he does not have a blueprint, he does not have what it takes to stop insecurity, why did he come to office? But that's one of his manifesto, though, that when he comes into office, he's going to tackle insecurity, he's going to give us 24 hours light, he's going to do a lot of things. All the promises he made in his manifesto, he never kept one. And you all are beginning to experience the insecurity in a big time in the Yoruba land. Sunday Igboho, where are you? Otigbowo abi? Sunday Igboho, Otigbowo. Because you made noise during Buhari's time. Now you are back wearing the APC cap and they are buying your people in Yoruba land. Tribalism, right? Nepotism has never helped any nation. Let's put our tribes apart. Put your sentiments apart. Let us call the government to account. Right? Let us come out in masses. In mass, I mean to say, and ask the government, what are you doing to us? That's the only way.
Little by little, insecurity don't enter southwest. Bro, this issue of kidnapping happened in my state, my town. Now there I go do that video, that Buka video. Now there I go do them. He did my town right now, bro. And these people are saying they will still continue. So if you are supporting APC, this same government will be say, as that thing happen, no surveillance, instantly, as that news break, say they don't kidnap. Imagine kidnapper they send, they record video, say, and no surveillance. No helicopter video go there, go surveil, see where those, bro, only election. This is my town, bro, this is my town. No surveillance, they kidnap me with 24 hours. No surveillance, bro, no helicopter, no, bro. This is my town. So they kill that man. They just off that man here. That man fit don dey work for more than 30 years. See wetin they take. See wetin they take end in life. See wetin they take end in life. It's getting close home. It's getting close home. And some people are boldly supporting ABC. The security is very weak. Even the road where go down their place of work, bush left, right, no security, bro, no security. This is my hometown. This is my hometown. This is my hometown. I was there on Friday. I did there Friday. Now they are going to shoot that Buka video. From that Buka to that place, bro, you know far now. Bro, these are civil servants. Let me tell you something in case you don't know. These civil servants go from town to those villages. It's just like they travel, go work. Because if you come from inside the Ogbomoso, they go Orire, Ikoyi side, they go spend at least maybe 1 hour. Because now village side, they travel down to that place, and I see some of them protesting. I know some of them because I'm well known in my town very well. I know some of those teachers. They are my own parents' mates. I know this woman. They travel from inside the town to Ikoyi to go and serve. Imagine coming back and they kidnap your mama. Yeah, okay. Some of them will be saying, when our mama are teachers too, then they go village, go work. Then they come back, bro, serving the land though. How much are they paying them? How much are they paying them? Peak of teacher now, maybe for your state when I know, maybe like level 15, maybe they collect 250K or 280. I don't know. Yes, because how many they pay those teachers? How much did they pay those teachers? Principals, yes, principal where they collect like 250K. Principal without though, principal. After spending more than 45 years or 35 years, after spending 35 years in service, you are we feel per month though. Now then they buy fuel, go down, bro. Now instead of 250K, they buy fuel, go that place. Normal teachers they collect 100K, 80K, 120K per month. Now instead of 120K, God. Go. Now instead of 120K, they go buy the very very to anyhow country. This sad, bro. You are supporting these current governments. You will have to. If you are supporting these governments, I pray you partake in part of this kidnapping. Maybe they take when one of your relative, when they kidnap one of your relative, maybe you go understand fully well what it means to be supporting a government that is not functional, a government that does not take the citizens' life as important as possible. They only care about their pockets. It's getting closer. In case you don't know, Ogbomoso is the second largest town in Oyo State. It's getting closer to Lagos. No worry, just calm down. So keep supporting this government, until it happens to someone that is closer to you. I know this woman where they cry for help. I know this woman. I know her. Now they bearded one man to show say if you don't send money, we will see kidnap more. They pipe people they go. And some of you are in your house still clamoring for APC to continue this government. Some of them I've never seen most of all these APC members, I've never seen them criticize this government. Now the problem is these people are saying they will kidnap more people, they will kidnap more staffs, they will kidnap more students. They are publicly saying that. That's the problem. That's what they would do from Ogbomoso to Ibadan. Before you know it, they don't enter Ibadan. Anytime they can enter Ibadan, they don't enter Lagos. Maybe not then everybody go wake up. Because with the year say he did not. With the bless say not, don't be this part of the country. Now we don't reach home. He's eating home. He's eating home. What is the government? The president? What are they doing? Nothing. You will just wake up one day, see they don't boss one place, they don't buy people. And some say they support this current government. Your parents are not safe wherever they are. If you say they want safe city, your parents with their house in co. Your parents are not safe. This is my own town. My own town.
I woke up this morning, first thing I scrolled on Instagram, and tell me why I have to watch the video of a man being beheaded. I had to see the awful sight of a man being beheaded, a teacher. Listen, this man might be somebody's father, grandfather, uncle, brother. He was in his primary place of assignment, a school where he teaches. I saw the video of these people crying in the forest. Beg the government to help us. Beg the churches to help us. Beg the this to... I hate being a Nigerian. Like, if there was a... See, if not for the fact that I have family, I will seek asylum in a heartbeat. I don't even want to... See, I don't want to be here. If not for the fact that I have family that I care about, I will seek asylum and keep it the fuck going. Because what in a country are we living in? The government is bad. The people are worse. The government is bad. The people are worse. You people are so docile, so lazy, and when Buhari said Nigerian lazy youth, you people thought it was an insult. It is not an insult. We misunderstood what he meant. We misunderstood what he meant. I swear to God we did. Because what do you mean? Prices of fuel goes up. You people adapt. Insecurity. You people adapt. Educational system is failing. You people adapt. Hospitals are not working. You people adapt. Must you adapt to every single thing? And let me make this clear. For the fact that you all as Nigerians don't want to talk about the underlying situation of this country. If anybody gets kidnapped, do not send me anything. I am not raising funds for anybody. I'm serious at this point. 3 months ago, I supported in raising funds for people that their children were kidnapped. I supported in raising funds for a church. I didn't post it on my platform because people from the church were kidnapped.
The way they buy that man yesterday, that Oyo State teacher, just a teacher, the man uses it to take care of his wife and children. If not, waiting he go to find for school. Is there anything they are giving to them? Is there anything? How much are they paying the man? But yesterday they ended that man in a very bad manner. The video, I no sleep. If una see wetin we dey see, I was waiting for Mr. President. All I heard that we condemn the act. We condemn that act. When Brigadier General was fired and one other commander and other soldiers, the same statement we heard, we condemn it. I was waiting to hear that Nigeria Air Force and other security agencies have been able to arrest the perpetrators of this kind of thing. Up to this morning, no news like that. I waited for the governor of Oyo State. The only thing I heard was that they are ready to cooperate with those kidnapped. That is the only thing I heard. I waited if Chief of Army Staff and Chief of Air Staff, I've been waiting and they call him, will tell us that today now we have taken over that forest. All I can hear is that the Nigerian vigilante are moving into the forest with their hunter. This thing they used to do hunt. They are many inside that forest, thick forest. Hi. Fear no they catch you now. Fear no they. This man now where they buy. Other teachers still there inside though. We don't know who is next. Head mistress still there inside though. We don't know. Children still there inside though. Una just they watch me like this, as if this thing. These people they inside school. JJ. The question now is that who is next?
Honestly, it's such a painful situation in this country now, because I don't know what is happening in this country again. We are losing it. We are gradually losing it, because I don't think we have a government that cares about this country. If we do, then what we are seeing, witnessing today should not be happening. The insecurity thing that felt was like just restricted to the northern part of the country, is eating down deep into the southern part of the country, and if care is not taken, is going to consume the whole of this country. And that's the reason why we are calling on the president and his cabinet to wake up and curb this whole menace that is bedeviling this country before it gets out of hand. Because I don't understand why someone will go about doing his business, someone will go to his place of primary assignment, and what he gets, it's what we are saying in this video. Is it a crime? As teachers in this country today, they are paid just pennies, but this man, never mind, he took that thing with courage and took it with, like, he did his job that's effortlessly, and he did the job with passion. All for him to be like caught in the midst of all these things with his family and other people, and all he gets is to be unalived by these wicked people. Yet we have a government that is working. You have a working government in this country, and no arrest had been made already. These are people who litter their faces, who make calls. They have the guts and nerves to make calls on social media, via the social media, to make all sort of call to demand for ransom. Yet the government have the IP addresses. They can track the IP addresses of common Nigerians who criticizes the government, but I don't know why it's so difficult for them to track the IP addresses of these people and arrest them so that they can face the penalty of their crimes. I don't know where this whole thing is leading us to. Where are we going to get it right in this country? Because this country is draining every day due to the incompetence of our leaders. We don't have leaders who care for the people any longer. The leaders we have are people with just selfish interests and selfish ambition. The only thing they are talking about is their re-election now, whilst the country bleeds. Is this a kind of country that we want to be in? Is this a kind of leadership that we want? No. This is going out of hand already, and enough is enough. This has to stop. The government needs to be placed on their toe. They need to stand up and wake up from their slumber and do something about this insecurity that is ravaging this country before it gets out of hand. Drop what you think about this in the comment section. And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please can you like, share and subscribe to our channel.